Okay, so what kind of situation do we currently have on USD JPY? Let's make a full breakdown. So starting from the monthly time frame, we can see that the market currently has approached and has already rejected a very strong level of structure. In fact, this level here was acting as extremely strong structure support here, preceding all this move to the upside, again acting as support here, preceding this move to the upside, again as support here, and again as support here and here. So multiple times the market has rejected this zone. Going down on the weekly, what do we have? Now on the weekly time frame, we can clearly see that the market has, with the last weekly candle, creating this rejection candle. And when you see a candle like this, you actually expect the next candle to fill in the wick, which is exactly what we expect. We expect the next candles to actually fill in this wick. And doesn't mean that the market needs to melt to the downside, but at least we expect another test of this structure level that we have from a monthly and weekly perspective. In fact, also the weekly, we can clearly see that this level is acting as strong support, acting as support here, support here, support here, support here. So a very strong demand area, but since the market has this wick, we expect another test of the level. Going down on the daily, what we can see. Now, on the daily time frame, we can see that the rejection of this candle has been, the rejection of this level has been massive. In fact, this candle is an extremely strong rejection candle. And the market had created this impulse, followed by this incredibly strong retracement. Now, this retracement is creating currently, it is starting to create a deceleration approaching this level, which is exactly what we expect. Why? Because this zone here is as well a very strong previous support, now turned resistance at this area. So in approaching this level, from here we expect the market to show us a meltdown to the downside, to go and fill in the wick that we have already seen from a weekly perspective. Now, before I show you how we'll be approaching this situation with students, let's go and give a quick check at what we have from a JPY perspective if we check the COT data. Now, why is it not necessary to actually check what we have also from a USD perspective? Because if you check the JPY, you are actually checking JPY USD, because all currencies on the spot are traded against the USD. So if you check the data for the JPY, you're already checking JPY USD. And what we can see that the net positions for the JPY USD have been greatly increasing from 16K to 28K, with longs going from 40K all the way up to 60K. So institutions have been longing JPY USD, meaning that they have been shorting a USD JPY. So clearly, can we expect the market to fill in this wick? Yes. Okay, because even though clearly there has been some longing on USD JPY with this candle, we still have enough weakness to actually make the last move to the downside before starting the move to the upside. So what we will be doing with students, first of all, do we expect a lower low? Absolutely not. Okay, the only thing that we expect is a slight move to the downside before the continuation to the upside. So inside of this area, even if anyway we have to be extra careful, inside of this area we will be monitoring a price action with students from a 4-hour perspective, because at the moment everything is absolutely bullish on USD JPY, and we can expect more bullishness because the market has just been creating higher highs and higher lows. However, if inside of this area the market will show a clear deceleration on the 4-hour time frame and a shift from a bullish to a bearish market, at that point, with students inside of this area, we will be adding USD JPY on watch list, and as soon as the market will provide to us one of our valid entries, we will be taking a nice short with a good risk to reward and good probabilities for the market to actually go and fill in the wick that we have on the weekly, and for a last test of that monthly support. Now, if you enjoyed this free analysis and education, make sure you drop a like and a comment. It really does support the creation of more free education and analysis for all of you, and I will see you in the next video.